everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. I'm Addie, and today we are watching Glory, and I do know that this one has Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman in it, so I'm definitely excited to see the two of them in a movie together. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe that this is based on a true story. I know it takes place during the Civil War, but I believe this story specifically is based on a true story. I'll look into more of that after I watch the movie. But I imagine that this one is just going to be probably emotional, powerful, probably a hard watch, a hard movie to get through as well. But I think it's finally time to watch Glory today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and to check out my Patreon if you want to vote on what I watch next. And let's get into Glory. He was 23 years old when he enlisted to fight in the war between the states. He wrote home regularly. The letters are collected at Harvard University.
Dear Mother, I hope you are keeping well and not worrying too much about me.
Oh, I'm sure she is worrying a lot.
We fight for men and women whose poetry is not yet written. I am honored to be part of such a splendid company. They have made me captain, of which I am enormously proud.
Wow.
My dearest love to Father, your son, Robert.
So I guess we're starting with a battle right at the beginning. September 17th, 1862. Oh, that's terrifying, just still having to walk forward, even with all that happening around you.
Steady, boy!
Oh.
For God's sake, come on!
Okay. Jeez.
We must fall back!
It looks like they haven't even fired at all yet. New shot? Yeah, it looks like it. And how many were killed? I mean, it looks like a lot. Oh, but he's still alive? I guess he just passed out. Hi. Yeah, there are so many bodies. Ooh, geez, there's so much blood everywhere.
Lincoln's gonna issue an Emancipation Proclamation. Gonna free the slaves.
Oh, they're amputating the leg. Jeez. Having to be awake during that? Ugh.
Robert, have you met Frederick Douglass?
Frederick Douglass.
Mr. Douglas, I could use your help, Robert. I've submitted your name, Robert, to be commissioned colonel of the 54th Massachusetts Infantry.
Hey. I didn't know that Wesley himself was in this movie.
What's wrong? I'm gonna do it. I want you to come with me.
Oh,
Me?
is he going to do that?
Can you picture me in charge of a regiment?
I would be honored to have you.
Then you're an idiot.
All right, they're doing it.
Is it true there's to be a colored regiment?
So it seems.
Then I am your first volunteer.
All right. There he is. You've seen him before. Oh, is that your goat?
Yes, it is, actually. It's a collection of essays, actually. Fourier, Emerson, all the transcendentalists.
You got pictures?
No.
Teach me?
Yes, I'd be happy.
All right, Massachusetts, November 27th, 1862.
That's my space.
A space with more sufficient reading light.
Hey, look here, Snowflake. I ain't got nothing to learn from no house here.
I am a free man. Well, why don't you move your free black ass on out my space before I have to bust
Hey,
it up?
hold up there, Buck. Ain't nobody said nothing to you, pap.
Okay, there's some tension.
Where about you from?
Yeah, I'm around Tennessee. I ran away when I was 12 years old. I ain't never looked back.
What you doing since then?
I run for president. I ain't win, though.
Maybe next time around. How many guys are to a tent? That was like, what, like 6 guys in there? Those tents are small.
You are ugly Mexican, African. We're gonna work on this day and night, gentlemen. Did you truly cut your balls off at birth? I'm gonna work on you, you bastard, till I get you broken.
Okay.
For God's sake, man, do you not know your right from your left? No, sir. How many here do not know right from left? This is your right, and this. Now you're learning, boyo.
Okay.
Company, forward, march.
I thought you were going to yell at him for moving his foot out of the way. Okay.
What about the uniforms?
Still no word.
Rifles?
So they're not going to give them uniforms or rifles?
The men learn very quickly. They are almost grave and sedate under instruction.
Ah, so much water, so much mud.
But the moment they are dismissed from drill, every tongue is relaxed and every ivory tooth is visible. They must have had to learn this from long hours of meaningless and inhuman work. And there is no doubt that we will leave the state as fine a regiment as any that has marched.
And it looks like Thomas is teaching that other guy to read.
The Confederate Congress has issued a proclamation. Any Negro taken in arms against the Confederacy will immediately be returned to a state of slavery.
Ah.
Any Negro taken in federal uniform will be summarily put to death. Full discharges will be granted in the morning to all those who apply.
Are any of them going to apply? Are they all here? So they all stayed. They all stayed.
You'll fall out when I say enough before. Do you understand me?
You got this. You got this.
I said get up!
You got this.
Sergeant Major, I wonder if you are treating these men too hard.
The boy's your friend, is he?
We grew up together, yes.
Let him grow up some more. Will that be all, sir?
Dismissed.
Huh, okay. So that's that.
57 caliber Enfield rifle musket.
Okay, so they did send them rifles.
Think you can handle that, boy?
I can knock something down with this.
I think he can handle it. Jeez, okay. Okay, you're pretty accurate.
You're a good shot, Private.
Thank you,
Yeah?
sir.
No kidding.
You ever killed a man?
No, sir.
Reload. Faster. Faster! Discharge your weapon.
I imagine he won't be as accurate here because he's under pressure.
Now do it again, only this time, I want it done quickly. A good man can fire 3 aim shots in a minute.
That's pretty fast with all the reloading.
Faster! Faster! Load!
Yeah, it's a lot harder
Faster!
when you're under pressure and it's
Do
a life
it!
or death situation. Jeez.
Do it! Teach them properly, Major.
Yes.
All right.
Why do you treat the men this way, Robert?
How should I treat them?
Like men?
I'm getting these men ready for battle.
Robert, they're already as good as the 7th ever was. They march well, they're disciplined.
No thanks to you.
I beg your pardon?
Ooh.
It is my job to get these men ready, and I will.
Ooh, that scared me. I didn't even think that there would be a technique to that. But yeah, of course there is.
Stab me. Come on, stab, not tickle.
Ah.
Come on!
I'm just afraid you're actually going to stab him. Oh. Oh. Ah.
No shame, son. Get up.
I said get up!
Robert, I'd like to speak to you for a moment in private.
Enlisted men wishing to speak to their commanding officer must first get permission.
Poor guy.
He thought he was different, didn't he? What you think now?
They grew up together. Ooh.
A man say there's a farm ain't but 2-3 miles from here. There's a lady over there giving biscuits and gravy. She said if he bring his friends, she feed them too.
Don't even think about it.
He's interested.
They find out, they're liable to shoot you.
Is you an old man or is you an old woman? I forget.
All right.
They're gonna do it, aren't they? Okay, so I guess they didn't leave.
Robert, it's Thomas. I just wanted to say...
Say what?
I wanted to say Merry Christmas, Robert.
Merry Christmas, Thomas.
Okay, that's a sweet moment between them. Maybe all of this won't ruin their friendship in the end.
I hear they're deserting 10 at a time.
Oh, you're misinformed. We haven't had a single incident.
And they gotta know that nobody's gonna let them fight. Am I right?
So they're not going to fight?
Listen, if there's anything you need,
Actually, I put in a requisition for some shoes 2 weeks ago.
I'm afraid that kind of item has to be reserved for those units whose fighting readiness supersede yours.
So they're not going to let them fight.
Nice meeting you, Shaw.
I don't think it was nice to meet you.
Excuse me, sir. We've, caught a deserter.
Who was it? Oh, he did leave. Do they have to shoot him?
It'll be all right. Won't it?
Oh, he's not even sure about that. Are they going to shoot him?
Prisoner is in position, sir. The prisoner is to be flogged before the entire regiment.
But not with a whip, not a man.
Never question my authority in front of others. You may commence.
Oh, I don't want to watch this. And he's already been through this. I mean, he escaped slavery and then still has to go through this. He's making eye contact with you this whole time. He's barely even flinching.
It would be a great help if I could talk to you about the men from time to time.
Shoes, sir.
They need shoes.
The men need shoes, Colonel.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. I've been after the
And
quartermaster
you know
for some
that.
time now.
No, sir. Now, the boy was off trying to find himself some shoes, Colonel.
That's what he was doing?
He wants to fight, same as the rest of us.
Oh, he wasn't even deserting. Oh, gosh. They need shoes.
All of the men like this?
Yes, most of them.
Good afternoon, Colonel. You changed your mind about that bottle I was talking about?
No, we need shoes.
I want 600 pair of shoes and 1,200 pair of socks and anything else you've been holding out on us.
Well, I'd love to help you, Colonel, but we just don't have any.
You would not love to help. That is clear.
You really think you can keep 700 Union soldiers without proper shoes because you think it's funny?
Look, have a drink.
No, we want the shoes. Are these the shoes? We have shoes! I never thought I would be so happy to see shoes. And he was flogged because he was just looking for shoes.
From the War Department.
Oh, what does this say?
Can anything be done?
We'll protest this through channels later on.
What does it say?
You men enlisted in this regiment on the understanding that you would be paid the regular army wage
No.
of $13 a month.
They're not going to pay them as much?
That since you are a colored regiment,
No.
you will be paid $10 a month. Fall out by company to receive pay.
Oh my gosh. And they need the money, so they're just going to take it.
Where's your pride now?
Make your mark right here.
Hey,
I can write my name.
Then do it.
They're gonna get him $13.
Okay, rude. So everyone is tearing it up. Good for them. I just hope they're not punished for this. Okay, no one was shot. Just getting their attention.
If you men will take no pay, then none of us will.
Okay. These uniforms that they're getting? They are getting uniforms. Oh. So I guess this means they officially are going off to war. They are actually going to fight.
Mr. Rawlins, this regiment was formed with the promise that only white officers would be commissioned to lead it. Nothing was mentioned, however, about non-commissioned officers. Therefore, in recognition of initiative taken not only for yourself, but on behalf of the entire regiment, you are hereby awarded the rank of Sergeant Major.
Wow. Congratulations.
We run away slaves, but we come back fighting men. We'll tell you folks how kingdom come to you in Jubilee.
All right, Beaufort, South Carolina, June 9th. So they've been together for a while now, for a good few months.
We're all very excited to have you here, Shaw. The regiment should enjoy their stay here. Colonel Montgomery's a real jayhawker from Kansas. Contraband regiment is his brainchild.
You didn't think yours were the only colors around, did you, Colonel?
I did, actually.
Well, I'm sure they'll do just fine.
Huh. Am I just reading into that? Is this a trap of some sort? I don't know. That was just a weird interaction.
We'll be going into action in the morning.
Very good, sir.
You're finally getting some action. I don't know. Maybe I was just reading into that situation.
Ain't no ribs here, just some women.
Well, all right. You hear that, boys? Let's clear her out!
What are you doing?
Liberating this town in the name of the Republic.
That man is a civilian.
That man is Secesh, and Secesh is all the same, son. You really think anybody's gonna put these boys into some real combat?
I mean, that's what they've been training to do.
They're little children, for God's sake. They're little monkey children, and you just gotta know how to control them.
What?
Hey, boy, take your hands off the white lady.
No, 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 no.
would not have been necessary if that Secesh woman hadn't started it. They'll never learn. Now I'll have to burn this town.
I don't think you should be in charge at all.
Tell your men to set torches and prepare to fire the buildings.
I will not.
That is an order.
You should not be in charge at all.
By articles of war, I am not bound to obey it.
Well, you can just explain that at your court-martial after your men are placed under my command.
Oh, and we can't have that happen.
Fall out to set torches.
Ah.
Prepare to fire
I mean,
the town.
whatever call you decide to make, it was bad either way. Like, we can't have his men under that guy. Jeez. I knew there was something up with that guy from the first sentence he said.
Despite my many requests, it has become clear that we are to be used only for manual labor. Morale is low.
That's not what they agreed to at all.
See, someday they're gonna let the 54th get into it, see? And all your troubles will be over. Hey!
Is someone about to fight? Don't start a fight. Don't.
I figured this war would be over a whole lot sooner if you boys just turn right on around and you let us head on up there where the real fighting is, huh?
The men dying up that road.
And it wouldn't be nothing but Rebs dying if they let the 54th in it. Listen.
As you were! You men move on.
Stripe, son, and...
You're looking at a higher rank, Corporal. And
Yeah.
you'll obey and you'll like it.
I'll make you.
Ah!
All right, you men move along.
Go, step, forward, march.
Move it!
We'll see you again.
Dude,
Big latrine.
they are fighting just like you are. They want to fight.
Want to fight me, boy? Huh? What you gonna do about it?
We don't have to fight. We don't need to do this.
Does the whole world got to stomp in your face?
You better get your hands off me.
Ain't no around here, you hear me?
Oh, I see. You ain't nothing but the white man's dog.
Oh!
What are you? So full of hate you just want to go out and fight everybody. Well, that might not be living, but it sure as hell ain't dying. You watch who you calling. Then around here is you.
Ooh. Ooh. I think that got to you. Ooh.
Ah, Shaw. Sit down.
Oh, he is not sitting. All right.
You can give me and my regiment a transfer to combat command.
Couldn't do it, Colonel. Much too valuable to my operations here.
Yes, I've become quite a student of your operations in this region. False quartermaster requisitions. Major Forbes here has seen the copies.
Along with confiscated valuables shipped north as personal baggage.
Ooh.
I can report you to the War Department.
Do it!
Let you take your regiment out to fight. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yes.
When?
They want
you
to
are
fight.
bright-eyed, aren't you?
When?
Just as soon as I can write the orders.
He's not going to write those orders. Oh! Did he write the orders? Because he doesn't want to be turned into the War Department? All right, James Island, South Carolina.
That's right!
Here we go.
Ready, boys!
I imagine a lot of them will die. Oh, okay. They're going away. They might be coming back, though. Should we be reloading? I feel like they're going to come back. We should be reloading.
Here they come!
Reload!
Oh, here we go.
Hey, fire!
Ah, a lot of them are going to die. Oh, they're moving closer.
Fire at will!
They're still marching forward. They're so close now. Okay. Oh, I really was afraid that guy was going to get him. And now it's just a fist fight. That works. No. Oh, good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're retreating. Okay. I would be reloading just in case. But how many died? I mean, it looks like all of the main guys we've been following, it looks like all of them might be alive. Or maybe not. How is Thomas doing? Oh yeah, it did look like he was shot earlier.
He'll be back in Boston before me. Sitting by the fire, reading Hawthorne?
I'm not going back.
You're shut. You have to go back.
You're gonna stay?
Promise me that you won't send me back.
He still wants to stay and fight.
Promise me.
All right.
No one will ever take Charleston without first silencing the forts which protect its harbor. Fort Wagner.
That looks like it'll be complicated to do.
We will proceed with the direct frontal assault tomorrow at dusk. The ocean and the marsh leave only a narrow strip of sand, a natural defile through which we can only send one regiment at a time. Casualties in the leading regiment may be extreme.
And are they going to be the leading regiment?
54th Massachusetts
They are going to
request
lead.
the honor of leading the attack on Fort Wagner.
Oh, they are going to lead. And they might all die.
You and your men haven't slept for 2 days. Do you think they have the strength to lead this charge?
There's more to fighting than rest, sir. There's character. There's strength of heart.
Yeah, they have the heart for it.
You should have seen us in action 2 days ago.
And they haven't slept since
We
then?
were a sight to see.
Jeez.
We'll be ready, sir. When do you want us?
Oh, they're gonna do it.
Tomorrow, we go into battle. Let me fight with the rifle in one hand and good book in the other. I may know that you, blessed Jesus Almighty, are with me, and I have no fear.
If they all die tomorrow, this is gonna destroy me.
Heavenly Father, we want you to let our folks know that we died facing the enemy. That we died for freedom.
Oh, this scene is really powerful.
Oh, never had no family and you feel funny. Yeah.
Come on now. You're doing fine.
You're doing great.
Y'all's the only family I got.
Well, that's all right.
I love the 54. Right. Ain't much a matter what happens tomorrow. We men ain't. Yes, sir.
Amen.
I mean, they know what they're up against tomorrow, and they're still so, I mean, I don't know if positive is the right word, but they're still so empowered and driven. Oh, this is going to be hard to watch.
We ready, kind of.
That little side eye.
You bell 54.
There we go. Respect them. Oh, I'm nervous.
I wonder if you might do something for me. I have some letters here. If I should fall, remember what you see here.
You men are relieved. Report to the rear as stretcher bearers.
You go on, honey. We be by directly.
Oh, I hope he makes it back. Oh, you okay? Oh, it's all going down.
If this man should fall, who will lift the flag and carry on?
I will.
Huzzah!
I'll see you in the fort, Thomas. Fix! Bayonets! Forward! March!
Oh, it's happening. Men are already going down. Also, running on a beach is hard enough. Now it's so hard to even see.
We'll wait here and advance under cover of darkness. Wait here!
Oh, that was so close.
Forward on my command!
Oh, all of them are going down. Oh, that body just flew up. Oh, gosh. I feel like this isn't a great position to be in with them having the high ground. did not look like a good place to be hit. And I imagine they're going to hit him again. Yeah. Oh, you were shot. Oh, gosh. Are they all about to die? Yeah, it almost seems impossible for any of them to make it up. Oh, no. Oh. No. Did that just take out all of them all at once? I imagine it did. So many of them died. If not all of them, I don't know. Imagine all of them died. Is this how the movie ends? Okay, the 54th lost over half its number in the assault. The supporting white brigades also suffered heavily before withdrawing. The fort was never taken. And they were so brave to go first. Yeah, as word of their bravery spread, Congress at last authorized the raising of Black troops throughout the Union. Over, 180,000 volunteered. President Lincoln credited these men of color with helping turn the tide of the war. That's such a depressing ending, though. Wow. They were so brave. I should have mentally prepared for all of them dying at the end, but I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, I'm about to read so much about the 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment. I mean, the story is so inspiring. This entire time, they wanted to fight, even though they were told no. They wouldn't give uniforms, they wouldn't give shoes, they wouldn't let them fight. And they were still, I don't know, they still were determined to fight and still wanted to fight despite everything they were put through. I don't like to watch war movies too often. I like to spread them out just because they are so hard to watch sometimes. But this one was so inspiring. And I mean, they knew what they were getting into at the end, and they knew that a lot of them would die. And it looks like, I mean, all of the guys that we were following, it looks like all of them died. But even just that scene the night before of hearing all of them singing and praying together, I don't know, just that scene felt so powerful of just how determined they still were and how determined, how brave they were, how they knew that so many of them would die, and then they still wanted to fight. They still wanted to fight for their freedom. Okay, so this screenplay was based on the books Lay This Laurel and One Gallant Rush and the personal letters of Shaw. I wonder if Shaw's dialogue or like his monologue, the letters that we heard in the movie, I wonder if any of those lines were actually in his letters. Yeah, the film depicts the soldiers of the 54th from the formation of their regiment to their heroic actions at the Second Battle of Fort Wagner. Yeah, I am about to read all about the 54th. Wow. Yeah, following their story. I mean, seeing the outcome at the end, it's so depressing, but also just like seeing everything they went through and how they got there and how they still wanted to fight despite all of it. I mean, that's just so inspiring. The story is so inspiring. I'm definitely looking forward to reading more about the 54th. This movie was great. I'm so glad I finally watched this movie. The music was so impactful to telling the story, and especially just those few scenes before leading up to that battle at the end. Oh, that music really, really got me. Okay, James Horner did the music. James Horner had so many great scores. I know I looked him up a couple of weeks ago with what was the movie? Yeah, after I watched Field of Dreams, I looked him up. Yeah, James Horner has some impactful scores. This one was great. I really enjoyed watching this. I feel like it was finally time that I watched this. And everyone was great in this. I mean, of course, Matthew Broderick, Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington. I always forget how to pronounce his name. Cary Elwes? Yeah, okay, so this is saying Cary Elwes. I always forget how to pronounce his name. He was great in this. I will only think of Princess Bride every time I see his face. Yeah, I'm going to have to look up more of the cast after this. This movie was so inspiring, so powerful, so depressing as well, but I'm so glad I finally watched this, and now I'm excited to read more about the 54th. Well, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.